Hello again, this is Terrell with Big Time Nights for reacting to the final movie for the Evangelion series. You know, the story, you know, went kind of crazy at the end there of episode 3. And this is also called 3.0 plus 1.01. So basically 4. But this came out 2021. Well, I'm watching on Amazon Prime and it says 2021, but I thought I saw somewhere it said 2019, but no, I think it's 2021. Anyways, so this one, again, you know, the ratings don't really scare me. I have my own ratings and everything, but this one was rated pretty highly from the fans or from people who just viewed it. And it came out, it looks like it came out many years later after the other one. The other one was, I believe, 2012. So this is about 9 years later. And let's see. I'm itching to get right into it. So with that, let's watch the final movie.
Shut your mouth and please focus on your work. So, can we get the anti-L system?
They're all typing so fast. Holy shit.
You're not getting away.
The action in this anime is looking sweet as always. It's pretty good. It should be even better than ever with this modern animation. It was good in the past, but anime today is crazy good, man. The animation some of these teams come up with. For one to understand, like, the humanity lives like underground, I guess. Somehow they managed that. She's taking an like an Eiffel Tower looking thing and twisting it in an enemy with it. Kind of insane. This anime is just weird, man. There's just all sorts of shit happening. Honestly, I don't understand like the red and now everything's back to normal color. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to think too hard with this shit. I really hate Shinji's like mannerisms and everything. Just the moping around, the always in his feelings. Like it's like, come on, dude. Like, the women are stepping up, man. Putting their foot forward and everything. Like get out your feelings, dude. Just, it's time to grow up.
What a weakling.
I agree.
Kind of know a little bit about what happened to you, but it's also strange. It's over my head.
Told you. All grown up. I forget why Shinji still looks young though. I had thought Toji died last episode. But nope, he was alive. I wonder if the other friend's alive.
This is my old but happy home. We have the privilege of living in a house of our own. I'm home. I'll get started on getting dinner.
What the fuck, Shinji? Wake up! Like, this is your old friend. Like, what the hell, man? If this the girl that was trying to be friends with Asuka.
It's been so long, Shinji and Miss Ayanami.
Yeah, it is her.
Over it. Don't talk about life.
Hey, Kari, it's been a while.
Yep. He's alive too. Nice.
See, Kari? Some good came out of that close call.
I'm really disliking Shinji right now. I know you've been through a lot, but so have others. Others are trying to help you, offer you. They don't have to. They really don't. But you're being really lame right now. Not even acknowledging your friends from the past, man. What the hell?
Being his usual self, he shuts himself off from the world and avoids other people. That's what he does all the time. Leave him alone. It's like he doesn't want to live, but he can't bring himself to die either.
That was a really good point by Asuka. He doesn't want to live, but he can't bring himself to die either. So you're just stuck in the middle. This anime has a fascination with panties and like ass shots, you know. I like ass shots, but it's like every single movie, like they have to feature it. Like especially with, well, no, Asuka is she's older now, so it's all right with her, but everyone else, like, what the fuck? The animation in these scenes really, really good, even though it's like it's just the attention to detail is really nice.
The only reason you don't do anything is because you're afraid of getting hurt. Since you've got all this time to yourself, why don't you think about why I tried to punch you in the face before? Man, you're so evil.
I agree in calling Shinji out. I don't agree with her methods, but he needs to listen. He's super pathetic right now.
Listening to what your father told you to do.
Thinking like he's the only one that goes through trauma. What the fuck is that? Like, it should have been a bright spot. Like, he knew them longer than the other guy. And I think he thought they were dead, but no, they're alive. So you should be, like, happy for that. But he's showing, like, absolutely no appreciation. And Ray's the one with no personality or anything, but she's putting in work. Like, just learning, getting to know everyone, associating. Asuka's not associating with anyone herself, but
Everyone's so kind to me.
and without all the technology afforded to them from their old lives. I mean, this is pretty crazy technology here, but it's very different. It's like they have to start over almost.
I wanted to be with the boy I liked forever. Goodbye.
Oh, what? Now that's kind of traumatic. Her body couldn't live outside of Nerve. Damn, Shinji watched 2 people's heads explode. Damn. We haven't seen Masato in this movie yet.
I agree. Kaji entrusted Villa with her. I feel I can trust her until the ends of the earth.
You're being too soft on her because you're close to her. You just think she can redeem herself, just like someone's piss could be purified to become drinking water.
Okay.
Oh, so
Are they couples?
cute boys at all? That child doesn't need a lover. He needs a mother.
There hasn't been a lot of action in this movie so far, but I've actually been enjoying it a lot more than the others. They're just doing a better job with you know, the non-action scenes, in my opinion, of telling a story and everything.
Hardly anything with this body changes with the sole exception of my hair. How annoying. Gods, corruption, and desires. They dwell within the fibers of hair.
I completely missed it. Like, what are they? Like, clones or humans combined with angels or something like that? I completely missed that watching it. It's the reason they don't age and all that kind of stuff. But I thought that shows scenes of Shinji when he was like a baby and stuff like that. Yeah, they're explaining things a lot more in this movie than the others, to be honest.
Let's take a little detour.
Which I appreciate. I think they did that on purpose because people were just generally confused
Who is it? I have
about the story.
I'll give you.
But it's making a lot more sense.
It's an ambush!
Those are all like EVA units or AVA units. I could have swore they said they've been saying EVA at times. There is so much jargon in this anime. Like every sentence is like just different jargon language. Like it's like they're speaking a different language.
Forget the cannon fodder. Expedite launch of R2 Eva.
Maya, ready launch of Unit 2 and 8. Roger. Ready launch of Unit 2 and 8. Launch them now!
By the way, this is completely different from what I remember from the original anime. Like they went a completely different direction. They're like, we're gonna scrap all that. Because that shit was confusing as hell. Well, this is cool. Basically, human versus human at the moment. I don't know what Izikari, Shinji's father, is like his ultimate plan. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, you want another impact? Like every time he talks, it's like it's going all according to plan and stuff like that. Like, what? What is your end goal? Maybe they mentioned it, but I don't know. To be honest, Asuka takes out more enemies than anyone. He's the best fighter by far. Wow. Asuka's pretty dope. I like her in this movie. The other ones not so much, but in this movie she's boss right here. She's going all out. Was she ever really human, to be honest? Like, she doesn't age. You guys are losing. This looks like a complete failure. Unless Shinji does something now.
I shall now employ this ship as previously planned. No hesitation to do anything to accomplish the mission.
Yes, I learned that as being a virtue from you.
Gods need no barriers. We accept absolutely everything that comes our way.
It made him a true villain.
Father!
No longer your father. He's the final boss. They always want to live in some kind of paradise or something like that. Don't let the gods control you, control the gods. Thinks there's only 2 options. But no, 3 options. Just live as humans with free choice. It's just normal everyday life.
The Golgotha object. Some who were not human beings left behind in this place 6 spears, the atoms, and the world.
How does he know all of this information? I kind of hate 3D in anime. It just, I don't know. It always just looks a little weird. Well, you could tell there's forget what you call it. There's like their movements are very human-like with the 3D modeling, or however you call it. The things they do with CG, where they put all those dots all over people. You could tell that's going on here.
Attuned to each other. This also is a rite of passage I must pass.
Please stop this, Father!
It's too late to say stop it. Like, he's not gonna stop based on just words right now. You have to put an end to him. He's just insane. They always have like odd musical choices in this.
This is the additional effect.
Yes.
This is crazy.
I agree with you, pink hair. This is crazy as hell. Yeah, it is. Like, what the hell? The hell are we watching right now?
I need to go. I need to get back to the helm.
Our only job now is to survive. No matter how bitter it feels.
Someone has to stay behind and make absolutely sure activation starts.
And I have final responsibility over this ship.
Captain stays with the ship.
I chose a world that you refused. A world where there are no AT fields. Where humanity shares one heart and mind equally. There are no barriers between individuals. No disparities of wealth. No...
Man, this is like every main anime villain. It's like, what's his name? Naruto guy. God, forgetting. This is like Madara in Naruto. Like humans don't get a choice. Everyone lives in peace, and there's no violence, but they have no choice.
Despised having to go to the dwellings of classmates that didn't interest me, visiting relatives at their homes, forced to confront the circumstances of their lives, and made to partake in their choirs.
He was just an introvert. A severe introvert.
How regrettable.
As your mother, this was the only thing I could do for you. I'm sorry. Ryoji.
Bye, Masato. You're a good one.
I thought a child was a punishment upon myself. I'm sorry.
Just a man that wanted to reconnect with his dead wife.
Idiot Shinji?
I'm glad I could see you again.
Princess, take care of yourself.
Guess she's gone.
It kind of wrapped up Asuka's storyline kind of quick. It was kind of abrupt at the end. Goodbye, Asuka. And it shot her off.
You, Shinji?
Yes. So there's a life away from here for you.
Really?
Yes.
What was that contraption? It was like a controller, PlayStation controller with a camera or something like that. I'm not sure if I understand everything that's happening, but Shinji is wrapping up a lot of storylines. That's his mother.
This is the reason why. You were inside me all this time.
Maybe it's been explained, but I still don't understand where the Evas came from in the first place. It's just, it is what it is. They're adding like, kind of like old like concept illustrations and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Well, at least someone else got to live. It would have been nice if Miss Masato was able to stay alive. Maybe reunite with her son.
And bingo.
Hey, they finally aged.
Shinji.
Let's go.
Are they gonna show Asuka? Cause Shinji was able to get her away. Some of that shit looks real. Yeah, it's real scenes mixed with anime. So I know Mari and Shinji got away, but what happened to Asuka? Like, we saw her pod escape, but I kind of wanted to know what happened to her. Like, her story and wrap up kind of ended a little quickly. Let me see if there's anything after this. This is the final. It's the end. So I just finished watching the final Evangelion movie, 3.0 plus 1.01, and I can see why you got a pretty high rating. It was a long movie. I didn't expect it to be that long. It was 156 over 2.5 hours, man. Over 2.5 hours. I didn't know that going into it, but I could see why it was really highly rated, because it explains a lot more than the other movies. To be honest, it explains a lot more. And I wasn't taking any notes, so all of it's kind of in my head, but it did answer a lot of questions. I actually still don't really know where the Evas came from in the first place, but it is what it is. Shinji's father, Ikari, was Gendo, was the main villain. He basically just wanted his wife back, and he wanted to make humanity not suffer, and it's kind of like a motto, I think. That seems to be a common trope in anime, where we'll free humans from suffering and all that kind of stuff, and there will be peace and all that kind of stuff, but you have to give up your choice, and who wants to live that way? No one wants to live that way. You want free choice no matter what comes with it. War, all that kind of stuff. You just rather have free choice than forever peace without choice. Or free will with peace without free will. And they so the kids or the pilots are basically like clones, I guess. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, Shinji didn't age, but at the end he aged. Like, I don't understand what's going on there. Well, Shinji's not a clone, but he didn't age, so I don't know. That part is a little confusing to me. So I might, if I really want to get into it, I might have to watch like a video that does like a YouTube video that does like an explanation of everything, or to get it. But it did wrap up things a lot nicer than the original anime. I remember that for sure. Yeah, and Rei was basically like a clone of Rei Ayanami was basically a clone of his mother. Father was an extreme introvert. He met the mother, then he lost the mother, and then he felt what real loneliness was about. And parts I really did like Shinji at the end, cool, but in a lot, basically half the movie, he was I hate that version of Shinji. It's just like Asuka said it perfectly, like he wants to die but doesn't have the will to die, something like that. So he's stuck in between, not really acknowledging his friends and everything. I know you lost someone, everyone goes through trauma, especially in this world where the impacts and having it, people have lost so much. Everyone has trauma, and he's not acknowledging the friends that he has right there. He lost one, but you're not acknowledging the guys that you thought you lost. And I actually really liked Asuka in this movie. Like in the other movies, I didn't really like her. Like, I don't know, I just really didn't like her. But in this movie, I really did like her, and she made a lot of sense. Don't approve of every method she has, but she overall pretty solid. And I don't really like I like that they went in her background at the end, but they ended that really abruptly. And I don't like that they didn't kind of come back and see like her future. Like they show Mari, cool, and Shinji all grown up, but what happened to Asuka? Like, how did she survive? You sent her pod away, but well, did she survive? I'm really not sure. I thought they saved her. Like Shinji was like goodbye, but I don't know. That was weird. And at the very end, they showed I forget the kid with the white hair, but they showed him and Ray kind of in the background, but beyond the subway. I don't know what's going on there. But overall, I'll probably give this like I give the other movies. I think I gave the first two 6.6 out of 10. I'm not sure where I gave the third one. Third one was maybe still a 6 out of 10. This one I will give like an 8. It was very, it was satisfying. A lot of wrap-ups. I wish Masato survived, but I understand that she didn't. But her child's forever gonna just go without a parent, knowing his parent. Well, maybe he does know his mother and father, but she made her choice. Like she didn't want to. She probably wouldn't be able to do a lot of her mission, being really attached to her child. And she did it all for humanity, so that was cool. She's probably the MVP. No, she is the MVP of this series, to be honest. She did a lot for humanity, Miss Masato. So good on her. But yeah, this was a grinder. I like the way things wrapped up, so that was cool. I can see why a lot of people like this anime. It still requires like a lot of, you know, still a lot of questions and stuff like that. But I'm sure people have figured it out, put 2 and 2 together, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just watching this on the surface level. You know, I'm not trying to get too in the weeds with it. But it's cool. It's cool. I can see why a lot of people really like it. For now, kind of want to get into maybe some lighter anime. I'm thinking of reacting to maybe some comedies, something like that. I've seen a lot of comedies, but you know, it's many I haven't seen in a long time. Probably revisit some. Some maybe lighter animes and whatnot. Yeah, so that wraps up Evangelion on Big Time Nights, and hope you enjoy it, you know, and come back for some more. Just keep on trucking along. All right, BTK out. Peace.